It's a very funny-looking chicken, I must say.
In a weird sort of way, I kind of felt that this film is a love letter to those who live in these, tornado-stricken areas because, I grew up in Los Angeles. I haven't really made it out there, but to see how beautiful, the scenery is and how that people who are in these sorts of situations have to come together in the end to rebuild and the tenacity. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Oklahoma is just full of people who are very resilient and strong, and the community aspect is very great. Anytime a big storm hits or any event happens in which people need help, Oklahomans really come together. And so I'm so glad you pick up on that. And it's a beautiful area. I filmed my previous film there, and I grew up around there as well. So the state means a whole lot to me. And this was just a wonderful chance to be able to come back and make a big summer film in that environment that I love.
It was really funny. I was saying when I left my house, I was turning the television on for my mom, and the original Twisters was on.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
And so I was watching it, and I was looking at the background. And I know in 1996, there were certain things that they had to contend with, but for you to actually beautifully capture the landscape in its true form really resonated with me.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we made a very conscious decision that we need to film on the ground in Oklahoma, and even during tornado season, which was really a challenging decision, but to do all of that, I feel like now when I look at the footage and what we did, the hard work that went into that, I do feel like it was worth it because we wanted to honor that place.
Holy.
You ever see anything like this?
Not like this.
Hold on.
I understand that right before you did Minari, you were considering not leaving the industry. I'm wondering, if you could tell yourself, if you could talk to yourself back then, that you would be directing, a major summer blockbuster, what sort of advice would you give to him?
I don't think I was even ever in the industry. I felt like, I was working at it, and I had made some films. They played some festivals. But it was really hard. It was a hard time to be doing something that I really love, but I wasn't seeing anything emerging from that was a clear sign that I should continue. All of that struggle and difficulty, I can point to so many moments within that I needed to go through as a human being to develop who I am. To the point that now I don't see myself as filmmaker. That's not my identity, is not filmmaking, but there's something else. And I needed to go through all of that to form myself. So I would willfully not talk to that guy because that guy needed to go through some stuff because, he had no clue about that stuff.
You were able to work with Steven Spielberg on this film. Can you talk to me what that feeling was like, being able to work with such an icon in our industry?
It was really beautiful, and that's going to be one lasting memory that I have on this project, that I worked with him, that I heard the adage, don't ever meet your heroes because you get let down, but that didn't happen in this case. And that if anything, I just have taken so many bits of wisdom from him and inspiration to really believe in this craft and what it can do and what it can mean for people, and to try to push hard to create great experiences for people.
Well, I have a gift for you before I leave. Hold on. The first film, it was an iconic cow. And in your film, it's a chicken. So this is a lucky chicken. Not to say that this film is going to need any luck, because I think it'll do just fine. But here you go. It's a lucky chicken.
It's a very funny-looking chicken, I must say. I love it. Thank you so much. This is very kind.
Well, congratulations. I just have to say, to see that this is what an Asian American looks like,
this.
be, and do.
Holding
holding a lucky chicken. I just want to say thank you so
Oh,
much
thank
for
you.
your
That's
work.
very kind.
Was that it?
Nope.